Alrighty, let me go ahead and spotlight my video. If you guys can hear me, if you guys can see me, drop some 111s in the chat. If you guys can hear me and you guys can see me, drop some 111s in the chat. Let's make sure that the chat is enabled. Oh, there we go. Okay, so everyone. All right, there we go. All right, I see the 111s in the chat. Guys, I am so grateful and excited that this call is taking place right now. My name is Marianne Lantigua, a top leader here within Akashx and My Daily Choice. And if you're ready for this information, if you're excited, keep dropping those 111s in the chat. Drop what city, drop what state, drop what country, because I know we have a very diverse group. Drop the country that it is that you're tuning in from. I see the UK. But guys, we got some very special information here. I see someone say no sound. Can someone confirm that my sound is good? I mean, people are writing in the chat, so that means we got
good.
sound.
You're good.
All right, cool. So, guys, for those of you who are hopping on here, listening to this information for the first time, I want you to understand that whoever invited you on here, they must trust you, like you, or respect you enough to want to have you hear this information. So just make sure that you send them a message of gratitude saying, thank you so much for inviting me onto this call. What better way to hear about this information, right? About the transformation that's taking place within the last 2 months of the year, right? To wrap up the year, what better way to hear about this information than from someone who's been in the industry for almost 12 years now, someone who's been leading thousands and thousands of people globally, someone who's been helping so many individuals all around the world get paid and grow and just transform their lives. And I want you right now, if you're on this call, I want you to understand that who you're about to hear from right now is a very special individual, and he's someone that's leading so many individuals all around the world. And if you're on here, Maddie, go ahead and turn on your camera and your sound. I'm going to go ahead and pass it over to you. Grateful for you, man, and take over the call.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Marianne, for hopping on and introing the call. You did an absolute amazing job. Man, I'm going through this chat right now of where everybody's from. I mean, we have everybody from the US to India to Canada to Florida to, I mean, just all over the place, the UK, Australia. This is why, guys, we've decided to obviously do back-to-back calls because we have people all over the world excited about what we got going on here with Akashx. The person that invited you on this call, guys, they're just genuinely excited about what we got going on here with this platform. We have some amazing enhancements and some also tech stuff that we're coming out here, and we're bringing it to the marketplace. And we're going to help all of you guys really just take your experience, your trading and your guys' investing skills to that next level. But maybe you guys are on here for the very first time and you have absolutely no clue what Akashx is, what trading is, and that is completely fine, guys. After this call today, I believe that you're going to leave this call with an exact direction and roadmap to really take your life to the next level. So, guys, a little bit about me just before we get started, guys. I got introduced to this information 6 years ago, and I was like a lot of you guys when I first saw it. I didn't know what it was. I didn't know how it worked, but I knew that I wanted to learn. I knew that I wanted to be able to not have to work a job every single day. I knew I didn't want to have to live paycheck to paycheck. I wanted an opportunity to be able to not only make my money work for me, but also make a second stream of income. And over the last 6 years, guys, I've absolutely been able to not only do that, but also help a lot of other people do the exact same. And through this platform, guys, I'm going to be able to help every single one of you guys do that as well. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to actually share my screen. I'm going to run through this information. And if it's for you, cool. If it's not, that's cool too. But I'm willing to bet that most of you guys that will see this information are going to be, you guys have never been as excited as you will after this call. So let me go ahead. I'm going to share my screen, guys. If you guys could, before though I jump in, just go ahead, type 111 in the chat. I want to make sure everybody can see me. I want to make sure everybody can hear me. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to get this thing kicked off. All right, cool. So I'm seeing some 111s. All right, guys. So guys, welcome to Akashx. Now, for those of you guys that are wondering, what is Akashx? Well, basically, guys, it's a Forex trading educational platform. This is a platform, guys, that was launched in 2020. It's actually one of the best-selling brands, a part of My Daily Choice. It's open in over 200 plus countries. It's completely debt-free, privately owned. And the company My Daily Choice actually launched in 2014. So the parent company, My Daily Choice, actually did over $100 million in sales in 2018, decided to go global, and then introduced the Akashx platform in 2020. And then over the last 2 years, they've decided now to relaunch Akashx with the 2.0 version, which we're going to go over here today. I believe, guys, once you see everything that Akashx has to offer, you are going to be completely blown away. Now, Josh Swagel, guys, is the CEO and owner of My Daily Choice, guys. He's started this company back in 2014. Massive success in technology and in these types of businesses. So he decided to create this platform. Myself, I actually lead some of the Akashx educators. I also teach a gold strategy, and I also help expand customers and leaders all over the world. Javed Khan is actually known to be one of the top binary educators and actually just traders, guys, in the entire world. You can actually Google his name. Kelly Bangert has a very long resume of success in this industry, guys. You can also look him up, but he is one of the individuals here that's responsible for expanding the field leadership all over the world. Now, before I jump into the company itself, I always like talking about this first. And the reason for that, guys, is I was actually handed a book about 11 years ago. And that book was called Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Now, the guy that wrote that, his name is Robert Kiyosaki. Now, Robert Kiyosaki is known to be the mentor to the millionaires, guys, not the mentor to the broke people, but the mentor to the millionaires. And in his book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, it just talks about the 4 ways that people actually make money. See, I didn't realize this, guys, but 95% of the entire world has to try to split up 5% of the world's wealth. I don't know how that's possible, but basically, guys, the reason for that is because 60% of the people, they just work, right? They work and it's just them. They work for someone. They go to work, they show up, they stay there for 8 hours, they go home, and every 2 weeks they get a paycheck. They're just exchanging their time for money. Now, some people, they own, right? They own their own job. They basically show up first, go home last, get paid last. And again, it's really based off their own efforts. If they don't show up, their business is going to tank. So Robert says that if you want to really create generational wealth, if you want to get out of the rat race, you have to leave what 95% of the world does and get over to the right-hand side of the quadrant, guys, because only 5% of the world has and owns 95% of the market. They make 95% of the world's wealth. And how do they do that? Well, 1% understands investing their money and making their money work for them. And then there's a 4% that understands leveraging a system. See, the person that invited you on this call, they're already in the 4%. They're leveraging this system right here today. Because let me ask you a question. How hard is the person that invited you to see this information working right now? They're looking at me just like you're looking at me. See, together, guys, you can take advantage of not only just the 4%, but you guys can take advantage of the entire 5% and really capitalize on 95% of the world's wealth by just getting started here with Akashx. So again, guys, trading has gotten very, very popular over the last couple of years. Hundreds of companies have flooded the industry. Forex does over $7.5 trillion per day. It's a $7.5 trillion a day market. So there's tons of money to go around. One thing that we really try to separate ourselves in a way is we're trying to make something that's super, super complex, and we want to make it simple. And we're trying to teach you guys a skill set that is completely recession proof. Now, how are we going to be able to do that? Well, we're first going to walk you through an academy. We're going to start with just some basic stuff. We're going to teach you what Forex is. We're going to help you understand what an index is. And then we're going to lead you into some more advanced things. We're going to talk about fundamental and technical analysis. We're going to teach you how to identify a trend. And then we're going to show you different indicators and patterns. And eventually, once you start learning kind of the basics, guys, we're going to lead you to some strategies. And we're going to teach you guys exactly how to be successful in the market. Now, what I like about the Academy, guys, you go at your own pace. So we'll walk you through 1 to 100 and A through Z on exactly how to be successful. And we also do it in 17 different languages. So it doesn't matter if you speak German, English, French, Spanish, Japanese, whatever it is, guys, we have it. We have it for you. You can go through there, guys, and you can actually learn how to become a professional. Now, one thing that I learned going through life is if you want to be successful at something, you have to find someone that's successful in what you want to be successful at. So for instance, if you want to be good at golf, you're going to follow someone like Tiger Woods, right? If you want to be good at basketball, you're going to follow LeBron James. If you want to be good at business, Bill Gates. Well, with us guys, we have an educator academy where you can actually learn from different people that, teach you their strategies, show you exactly what they do, and they've had success in the market. So now you get to learn from them. You get to basically copy exactly what they do. So then eventually, guys, you can have the same exact results. So you can go at that at your own pace as well. But once you want to really kind of dive in, or maybe you just want to earn while you learn, we have live sessions, guys, with all of our different educators that are full-time. You can actually connect with them. You can collaborate with them. You can ask them any questions. While they're going live, guys, they're going to kind of play like an adult version of Simon Says. I'm sure a lot of you guys have played Simon Says before, but basically all you got to do is hop on, listen to them, pay attention, and they're going to analyze the market. They're going to send you different trade ideas live. And what's cool about it, guys, is you're going to be able to learn, but then also earn at the same exact time. Now, we also have an app that can go on your phone. So all throughout the day, we do send different trade alerts. We have something called the Battle of the Markets, where we'll actually send you specific trades at exact times of the day every single day. So it's not something you have to guess when it's going to happen, guys. We're actually going to send you a trade every single day that you can literally just open up, copy the information, take it from one app to another app, and you can see potential profits, guys, by literally just copying and pasting. Now, once you do learn how to trade, guys, once you kind of really dive into this thing, we do have other weapons and scanners that you guys can actually pick and choose and use to trade on your own. So we have something called Pulse. It's a reversal strategy, guys. It's really based on indicators. So it can kind of tell you, which way the market's going to go. Then we have Rhythm, that is momentum based. It goes off the flow of the market. It lets you know kind of which way the market is trending. And then now we have something called Golden Rain being introduced very, very soon. Now, this tool is something that is going to be very, very popular with the gold traders. It's going to tell you exactly when to enter, when to exit, and it's going to give you guys all of the information that you need in order to be successful. Now, one thing that we're very excited about is releasing some new software. We have something coming very, very soon for everybody. So for the US market, we're going to have where our trades, when they get sent out, you're going to have the ability to either approve or reject a trade. And when you do approve that trade, guys, it will go to your trading account, guys, for you. And you're not going to have to copy and paste. It's just going to basically be approve or reject, and it'll do it right there for you. Now, for international markets, we'll actually have trade management software where, guys, this is not going to be an AI. This is not going to be a robot. This is going to be an actual human. It's going to be a team. When they look for trades, guys, as long as you're connected, your account will be connected to the master account. And as we win, as we grow, as we call out trades, you will automatically be connected, guys, and see those same exact results. Now, one thing I love about this thing is it can go anywhere. Doesn't matter where you are. Doesn't matter. As long as you have Wi-Fi, guys, you can go, and on the run, you can actually make money. See, with our academy, guys, it's on the app. Our trade alerts, they're on the app. In the community as well, you have access to anywhere you go. But that's the product side of things, guys. We're absolutely doing crazy things all over the world, but it's not just me that's having success, guys. We actually have two individuals on this call right now that I want you guys to hear from before we continue here that have never traded before. Both of these individuals have never traded before they got started with Akashx. And I couldn't think of anybody better than these two individuals to come in here and actually help you guys understand what that process looked like. So I'm going to have first Mr. John Haremza hop on, kind of share his story. John's actually a family member of mine. And for him, he's had massive success in this industry. But once you guys hear his story and hear how he's been able to have success, I truly believe that you guys will be inspired, and I believe that you all will feel like you can do it too. So John, if you're there, I'm going to spotlight your video, and you can quick just share your story, share your testimonial, and then we'll continue. So John, over to you.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you, Maddie. Phenomenal overview. I'm so excited about the new products coming. But, like you said, I've never traded before. And I'm a busy person. And so, I've been on some of the live sessions and I love them and stuff, but, a little bit overwhelming when they came out with the, the call outs, the trade alerts with the gold. And, I'm just entering these, the stop loss, entering the take profit. I get the entry point. Matter of fact, I did it again this morning. Right before I went to meet somebody for breakfast, Brent pulled 3 trades out And I'm looking at it right here. $373 was my PT1, PT2 538, and PT3 was 379. So like
Wow.
$1,200 this morning. I'm having breakfast with a friend of mine as I'm watching these just beside, and I did close some of them out early, but it's phenomenal. I have invested with brokers. It's like, hey, just hang with us here. It's a long-term strategy. We're going to get you on an average of 6 to 10% a year. And then I learn about this, and it's like, they're making in a month what these normal brokers make in like a year in these managed accounts. And I've made actually in a day what I've made in like 3 years through some of these accounts. So I'm super, super excited. Super simple. Matter of fact, I'm addicted to it now. I just can't wait till the next trade out alert. So with that, Maddie, I'll bring it back to you.
So, John, before you hop off, give these guys just a little history, right? Like you're from a small town in Perm, Minnesota. What did you do for work before you got introduced to this industry?
Well, actually, I'm right in my hometown right now. I'm at my lake home in Perm, Minnesota. But my background, right out of high school, I went to work in a factory. I was a welder, a maintenance person. Never sold anything before in my life. Got introduced to this concept of direct sales, and just did it part-time. I mean, my goal, I was making $9 an hour, so I thought, gosh, if I could make an extra couple $100 a month, I'd be pretty excited about it. And I was able to do that. Started thinking, gosh, what if I could make $1,000 a month part-time? I was able to do that. For me, 3,000 a month was kind of that full-time number that I needed to get at. And was able to do that, and now I've been full-time for 34 years. And I don't know if I can share this or not, but over my career, about $28 million in earnings. And that's exciting. But also, if I would have had this strategy, right, been able to take and compound the money I made in a platform such as this, I mean, that 38 million or 28 million would probably be approaching 100, right? Just based off of these returns. So, hey, better late than never. I'm doing it now, and I'm compounding my money, and super excited about it.
Yeah, see, guys, that right there is the magic. See, John, you just touched on it. Thank you so much. It's not about how much money you make, it's how much that you keep, but then you also how much that you grow. Like you said, $28 million in earnings, but you probably could have grew that to 100 million with this skill set. And I'm willing to bet that when you were a potato chip factory worker back in Perm, Minnesota, you never saw yourself being able to trade, or you probably thought, what the heck? I don't even know what trading is. So it's pretty cool to see the story, man. I'm super proud of you, and I'm happy to have you a part of this team. But now we're going to go over to a lady called Hannah Gallagher. She's actually out of the UK. John is actually one of the people that brought her in, and she has a very similar story as well. So I can't wait for you guys to hear hers. And Hannah, if you're there, it's over to you. Well, if you just want to real quick, share your experience, what you've done, and we'll keep going.
Yeah, of course. So I've been with MDC since January. So my background's actually health and wellness. So John's my upline, my biggest inspiration in this whole network marketing industry. And because my focus is health and wellness, I saw my team doing the trades and doing the Akashx platform. And I'll be honest, my thought process straight away was, that looks so complicated. That looks too hard. I'm not good at maths. I don't think I'll be any good at this. So I was seeing my team make hundreds of pounds a week, literally a week. It was mental. And I was like, oh, I really want to give it a go, but I put it off. And then it was John that started doing it. And he was like, Hannah, you really need to look at this. And he was saying he was closing, the figures he just said, $500, $300 here and there off one trade. And I was like, right, okay, can we hop on a Zoom and can you explain these copy and paste signals? So he did. And oh my God, guys, it's so simple. It's actually nearly 11:30 at night here in the UK. And I'm on this call just to explain my excitement, because this is something you definitely don't want to miss. It is so simple, so simple. Literally, you get an alert sent to your phone. You click copy, you go onto the trading app, you click paste, and it puts in a stop loss. So you've got that risk management, and then it'll hit TP, it'll close a trade for you, you take your profit. I have made hundreds and hundreds of pounds in 3 weeks. We have grown as a community as well to 60 people in that time, and I'm really, really excited to see how much more we grow over the next few months. I've got people that are making, 100. One of my girls, Hannah, she made £195 in the morning before she started her 9 to 5. Like, this is perfect for an income top up around a full-time job. If you don't want to post on social media, this is perfect. There's live sessions. Jabba did one tonight, hopped on within 7 minutes, money made. Like, this is absolutely perfect. It's addictive, it's amazing. And if you need an extra income, if someone's invited you onto this call and you felt even drawn to this call, please just trust that feeling. It's there for a reason, and this is definitely a game changer, and you'll be so glad you started.
Thank you so much, Hannah. I'm so happy when I see you and your team making profits, making money. It's such an inspiration, and I know you guys are going to help so many people. So thank you so much for hopping on and sharing your testimonial. But guys, the things that we're changing, we're really focusing and trying to make things simple for the average person, because let's just be real. Most people, they have no clue what trading is. They don't even know where to start. So this platform is going to be a platform for everybody. This is going to be a platform for you, whether you know, or you're an expert, or maybe you're a professional. This is for everyone, guys. And what we just went through, that is the product side of things. So if you just want to be a customer, guys, that is completely fine. You guys can get started. You guys can be a part of the community. You can hop on the live sessions. You can get the trade alerts that we send out every single day. And the future advancements that are going to happen, guys, you'll have access to those things with your current subscription as well. But I'm actually going to switch gears, and I'm going to show you guys, like, people like John that have been able to make $28 million in this industry. I'm going to show you how he's been able to do that, right? Because I'm going to be honest, trading takes money. And a lot of you guys probably are in a situation where you don't have a lot of money, because that was me. When I first saw this industry, guys, 11 years ago, I was a broke college student. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I was really kind of just going through the motions. And if someone would have showed me trading 11 years ago, I don't know if I would have been able to get started unless there was a way for me to create some income. Because to be honest, if you don't have money to trade, how are you going to make money? So we're going to show you guys how part-time, right? Using and leveraging this system that we did tonight, guys, and we're going to do consistently, how you're going to be able to expose this information to not only your friends, your family, your network, and create a second stream of income. So let me go ahead. I'm going to share my screen one more time, and we're going to jump right into it. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about how you can create a home-based business where you actually can become your own business owner. Now, how do you get paid here with us? Well, we get paid basically 3 different ways. The first way is going to be whatever you do. So it's linear. It's if you make a sale, guys, if you go share this with somebody and they decide to buy a subscription, you're going to receive a paycheck, which is pretty cool, right? Most people, a lot of people, they've been introduced to sales, or they've been a part of a sales team, or, they've made sales in the past. Well, this is a little bit different. Basically, guys, you're playing an adult version of show and tell. You just basically show the information, and if people want to be a part of it and they buy a subscription, guys, you're going to get a paycheck. Now, we also pay what's called residual income, and I had no clue what residual income was 11 years ago, guys. Residual income, the best way to understand it is like Michael Jackson. He wrote Thriller 35, 40 years ago. What's crazy is if someone listens to that song today, or they buy that song, guess what? Michael Jackson's family gets paid for the work that he did 35, 40 years ago. Guys, this model that I'm going to show you, that's how we get paid as well. You can make a sale one time, and you can actually get paid from that sale month after month after month after month. Because here's the deal. People love it. If they're trading, if they're making money, why would they ever quit? So you can actually create a form of income, guys, that's going to come in month after month after month for the work that you did in the past. Now, if you have other people that would also like to share this information, because just like the people that invited you to this call, there's going to be other people that want to do the same. Well, our goal is to help you build a team, guys, of, let's just say, 100 people that will give you 1% effort every single day. Guess what? That's still 100% effort towards your business by just getting 1% of 100 people. I heard a statement one time during this journey, guys, and it said, you'd rather get paid based off of 1% of 100 people than just 100% of your own. And that's exactly what we do here, guys. And so I'm going to kind of break this down. One of the ways that we get paid is going to be through whatever you do again. So if let's say you make a sale and you sell an elite package and you personally brought that person in, well, you're going to receive $40. Now, let's just say that person, though, goes and shares that with somebody and they decide to buy a package. Well, your second generation, guys, you're going to make $8 every single time that happens. Now, where this could get crazy is I know Hannah has a lot more followers than me. So let's just say I signed up Hannah and she put it on her TikTok or she put it on her Instagram or her Facebook, and this thing went viral and she signed up 1,000 people. Well, guess what? That's an extra $8,000 just because I went and brought her in. Now, what's cool is anybody that she brought in, I'm connected to them as well. If they go share it with somebody, I get $6.50 every single time that happens. And we also have the ability to get paid at infinite levels in our organizations as we rank through the compensation plan. So just to kind of break down some simple ranks here with us, to hit 1K affiliate, you'd have to hit basically 10 customers inside of your organization. Now, again, it's not 10 customers all by yourself. This is going to be what we do together as a team. So let's just say you bring in maybe 2 or 3 people, but that grows to 10 total. Well, with us, you'd be a 1K affiliate. But now those 10, let's say they start trading, they start getting some results and they start sharing it with their friends. Well, if 10 grows to 50, now you're a 5K affiliate. And let's just say the 50 grows to 100. Well, guess what? That's 10K affiliate. And you guys can see here how much that earns. See, as a 1K affiliate, guys, with just 10 customers, you're going to make almost an extra $500 every single month. And I got to ask you guys all a question. What could an extra $500 do a month for you? Maybe that's gas, food. Maybe that's your gym membership. Maybe that's your cell phone. Some people, maybe that's your car payment, guys. See, our goal is to help as many people as we possibly can just hit the 1K affiliate rank here and make an extra $500 a month. Now, maybe you still work a job and you want to take that $500 and you want to throw that into a trading account. And we can help you take that $500, guys, and maybe grow it to 15. Maybe we can help you grow it to $10,000, through our platform. Now, as your team grows, as you can see, your paycheck grows. For me, guys, when I first got started, I looked at it and I said, man, if I could just make 10K money, if I could just make $2,785 a month, I would be financially free. Now, times back then were a lot different. I was going to college, like I said, I was working full time. My rent was like $500. My car payment was like $200. It was a lot less than it is now today. But I remember that at that time, guys, I said, you know what? If I could do that, I'd be happy. But then I looked at the very bottom and I said, man, super affiliate pays almost $200,000 a month. And I said, okay, well, if that's an option and if that's something that is doable, I'm going to give myself a shot. Because I said, if it doesn't work, okay, so what? If it does work, I'm going to at least give myself a shot, guys. And that was a long time ago. I got started. I brought a couple hundred people out of my network into these things. And I've actually grown a team to over 100,000 people all over the world, guys. I have not worked a job in over 8 years. And it's been an absolute blessing in my life. And I've helped so many people all over the world do the same exact thing. But we don't just get paid off that, guys. We also get other additional bonuses. As you grow your customer base, we also get an additional bonus called the mastery bonus. So as your customers grow, you're going to make anywhere from $250 all the way to an extra $20,000 just in that bonus. And then we also have a global bonus pool, guys. Basically, the company says, hey, we're going to take 2% of all revenue that the company does a month. And based on how many shares you have, we're going to give you a piece of it. So starts with 4 customers. If you get to 20 customers or more, guys, you're going to get 5 or more shares. And then we also have rank achievement bonuses. We pay them one time, and then we also pay on a monthly bonus as well. As you keep that rank, starts at $100, goes all the way to $100,000. And then last but not least, guys, we have what's called check match. Now, this is what I love about check match. This is where you get to go help other people make money, and then you get to make money as well. So, really what this is you have to help other people be successful for you to be successful. So by you joining this, guys, someone's going to be financially incentivized to go help you go make more money. So here's how it works. Let's just say you bring somebody in first generation. That basically just means anybody that you personally enrolled. You get to make 30% check match on what they make. So let's say they go make $10,000 in a month. Well, guess what? You get a check match of $3,000. Let's say you go help that person go help someone make $10,000 a month. that's $2,000. And as you guys can see, as it goes down generations, you get check match from 1 to 5%, infinite levels deep within your organization, which is just absolutely insane. So guys, that is the product side of things. That's the compensation plan. But I'm going to pass this over to Kelly. Kelly is a guy that has helped so many people all over the world build massive organizations. He's actually hit the top rank of 2 separate companies. And some of these companies, he's done it twice. So I couldn't think of a better person to close this call and really give you guys really the roadmap and the vision of where we're going. So Kelly, I'm going to pass this over to you, man. You can close this call off. You want me to pull up that 199 again? I can.
Yeah, please.
And you can close it out, bro. Thank you so much.
All right, Matty, you're a machine, man. Great job, buddy.
Thank you.
I hope everybody's doing great. I'm just going to talk about a few things. I want to talk about my story, why network marketing, and why Akashx. So let me start with my story. Never in my life did I think I would do network marketing. I remember back in the 90s, I was hit up by just about everybody for Amway. And I thought selling toilet paper and paper towels and bars of soap was not for me. I was a police officer at 21 years old, got medically retired at 28. Started my first company when I was 21, started a construction company out of my 1-bedroom apartment closet and grew that business into a multi-million-dollar company, then started a mortgage company. I had an e-commerce company, started investing in real estate. And then in 2007, the market started to fall out. As if everybody can remember, the complete economy collapsed. Real estate, everything collapsed. And that was between 2007 and 8. By 2008, all of my businesses started to struggle, and literally I was making no money. And I really didn't know what I was going to do. I went from making incredible money to now making no money. And I remember my construction company was my main business, and my monthly overhead was $61,000 a month. I had buildings, I had tons of employees, I had workers' comp, general liability, I had vehicles, I had equipment, I had supplies, I had all of these expenses in my traditional business. And when one door closes, another door always opens. That's been the story of my life. And I'll never forget, I had a long-time friend call me up 3 times and pitch me on a network marketing juice. And I remember I told him 3 times in a row, I said, no means no. No doesn't mean no, and 30 minutes later, it's going to be a yes. No means no. I'm not interested. But he kept calling me and he said, look, just give me 15 minutes of your time. I just want to share this product and this opportunity with you. So after 3 attempts, I finally agreed to meet him on my way home. I get his product, and then he kind of swindles me to come to his house to come pick up the product. Failed to mention that he was having an opportunity meeting, and I'm the negative guy in the back. I had a fixed mindset. I'll never forget this. I had my arms crossed. I'm like, no way, you're not getting me. And I'm watching this video of a binary and how you put one person on the right, one person on the left, and you reap the benefits of everybody's sales that goes up to you. And all of a sudden, it was like a stadium of lights go on in my head. I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I'm paying $61,000 a month with all the stress and the headache. And there were some months I didn't even make the $61,000. I'm going negative. And there's some months I had massive months, but I have all this stress and headache. With network marketing, I work from home. I have no overhead. I have no workers' comp. I have no general liability. I have no employees. And I realized from a business perspective, I always look at network marketing from a business mindset, business perspective. I thought, my goodness, I have one job to do, and that is to share my opportunity and enroll people. That is my job. And I reap the benefits of my entire sales organization below me. And I was all in, and I was aggressive. I treated it like $1 million opportunity. And I think that's where most people stumble and fail when they look at My Daily Choice or Akashx. They look at it, like I saw a comment earlier, like, do we have anything less than $199 a month? And I thought to myself, that's an insane thought, right? But that comes from a mindset. I have trained so many high-level successful people in this industry, And it's a mindset. Your mindset is your biggest weapon. It will make you or it will break you. You have to have a growth mindset, an open mindset, and be willing to step out of your comfort zone. Because if you're in your comfort zone with a fixed mindset, with a negative attitude, you're never going to achieve any success. You have to be willing to be uncomfortable, step out of your comfort zone, and tell yourself, we all have that little voice in the back of our head that talks us out of a lot of things. It's like, oh, you can't do that. You're not going to be successful. Oh, you don't know how to do that. You've never done that before. You have to learn to control your subconscious mind and tell that little voice to be quiet. Feed yourself positive affirmations and say, you know what? Today's a new day. I'm going to change my life starting today, and I'm going to learn everything I can on how to be great at this business, how to be a professional, because like in sports, professionals get paid, amateurs don't. And if you work this one day a week, then that's a hobby. Hobbies usually cost money. You're not going to be successful. So you have an unbelievable vehicle. I call it My Daily Choice, and Akashx is a lane that we're driving right now because it's a global opportunity. You're in 200 countries, and I want to just share with you, because Josh has created an offer that I think is insane. Like, how could you say no to this and not seize this opportunity? Start from today and say, you know what? I'm going to change my life, and there's only one way my life's going, and that's up. And so with Akashx, it's $199 a month. And most people think, oh my gosh, that's a lot of money. Well, how is that a lot of money when he's offering $200 in free travel credit immediately, right off the bat? So it's basically free. And then he says, okay, well, we're going to give you also a $50 credit towards other My Daily Choice products. And if you were like, okay, I don't want any products, I'm just going to save the $50. Well, your fourth month, you can use the $50 a month credit, and now your fourth month of Akashx is free. Okay, but it's not all that. This is where it's crazy. If you go out and you sign up 3 people, you get your auto ship free every single month. This is where it's a game changer. Every single person knows 3 people. Everybody. If you look in your phone right now, you probably have hundreds, if not over 1,000 contacts in your phone. You get 3 people and it's free for you. That's a no-brainer. So I always tell people, look, in this opportunity, if you get 3 people, and if you put 2 on one leg, 1 on the other leg, and then if you got even 1 more person that you can sign up on that other leg and then get 3, now you're making money. Now your income. So it's not only free, you're in profit. Everybody can go get 3. So you can actually build a massive business just by putting a few people and saying, hey, go get 3 people each. Then tell those 3 people on each leg to go get 3 people each. And you teach duplication. But again, this is where I always get really straight to the point, because everybody wants to go from A to Z as fast as they can without derailing or wasting time. I have learned in this business that you have to have 3 personality traits to be successful. You have to be highly motivated, highly ambitious, and a self-starter. If somebody's lazy and they want to watch TV every night and they don't have one of those 3 qualities, chances are they're not going to be successful. You must possess those 3 qualities and then take action, and action every day. What you do every day over time compounds. You can't help but to achieve success. So if you even work this business 30 minutes a day or an hour a day, which is part-time, and you work it every day, 5 days a week, 6 days a week, you are going to achieve success. It's a numbers game. It's law of average. You will be successful. So I always told people in my team, every Sunday night, make a new list. Make sure they possess those 3 personality traits. Write your list down. That week, that's your job as an affiliate, as a distributor, to go out, meet with them, share this plan with them, sign them up, and teach duplication. Every Tuesday, we're doing these Zooms. Maddie's a machine. You heard him. Look what Hannah's doing. Look what John Harems is doing. You have unbelievable leadership that you can plug them into our system here, and we can help teach duplication. So you have an opportunity. It's up to you to take action every single day, grow your business. And I just think this is such an incredible vehicle and opportunity. So I wish all of you massive success. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next Tuesday.